Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a recarpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology. You'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Rosebud Exchange in Mission, South Dakota is your one-stop shop for all your household needs, kids' toys, clothing, native print items, star quilts, and a whole lot more. They accept cash, credit cards, tribal checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deduction and layaway orders. Watch Facebook or come in and visit their friendly staff for all their great deals 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. The Rosebud Exchange, proud to support all the student athletes and activities on the Live Ticket TV network.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Are you looking to upgrade your current self-propelled sprayer? Well, you're in luck. Grosenberg Implement, with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, are offering outstanding deals on all their 2020 and newer John Deere used self-propelled sprayers. Plus, take advantage of a 2-year waiver. Minimum payment is required, followed by a 3-year John Deere standard rate. For more details, visit with one of Grosenberg Implement's sales professionals today, or check out grosenberg.com. Grosenberg Implement, servicing your growing needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
After a good hunt, the last stop you should make is Dan's Last Shot in Colome. Dan's Last Shot can handle your wild game and custom processing. They clean pheasants and make a mean pheasant sausage, too. They process all wild game, including deer and elk, and they're open 7 days a week during hunting season and can ship your meat home for you. Stop in on Main Street in Colome to check out the gift shop, full meat counter, and taxidermy items. Or after hours, call Dan at 605-840-2179. And if you're thinking custom processing, call 605-842-1828 to get your pork or beef scheduled.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Early seed season is here. Littow Seed carries Hefty brand corn and beans for their genetics, technology, and treatments. Hefty's corn has been very drought tolerant and an excellent yielding. We also have Enlist and XtendFlex soybeans for your choice in herbicide. With Dynagrow, we're at the top of the South Dakota field trials for their sunflowers and milo. And with Mill Barn, we're the leader in grass, cover crop, and forages. Call 605-840-4591 for Littow Seed, your source for corn to cover crops, soybeans and sunflowers, and all forages. That's 605-840-4591.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Neuenhouse at Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Elevate Agronomics is now added to Cal Basgrow to our seed lineup. Along with brands like LG Seeds, Dakota, and Westbred, we can find the best hybrid to fit your farm. When it comes to your chemicals, we can finance many of your chemical needs for 1.9% while still offering full cash discounts. Elevate is also your precision planting dealer, with a meter stand and an expert on staff to help get your row units and planting equipment ready for this upcoming season. Give us a call or check us out at elevateagronomics.com. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Good Sunday afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Winter Warriors Live coverage of the Winter Colome Royals as they host the Rapid City Stevens Raiders, who are traveling back after a busy weekend over in the Sioux Falls Metro, taking on, I believe, Sioux Falls, Roosevelt for sure, and possibly Lincoln. Got a doubleheader on tap for you today. This is junior varsity action. Let's go ahead and get to the starting lineup for each of these two teams. Carter DeBray going to lead things off and play shortstop for Stevens. Noah Larson will bat second and play center field. Thomas Klinsky will bat third and play third base. Tanner Woods is your cleanup hitter playing first base. Stuart Bentz is the designated hitter for pitcher Matt Plunkett, batting fifth. Lucas Bird will bat sixth, play second base. And we will get to the rest of the lineup after this pitch. There's going to be a foul ball for strike one. Rounding out that lineup for Stevens is Xander Pergel, the catcher. Caden Curry is going to play right field and bat eighth. And Nash Holsworth will play left field and round things out for the Stevens Raiders. Second pitch was a ball up and in, count 1-1. This one going to be put into play. Nice little hit into left center by the leadoff hitter, Carter DeBray. That'll put a man aboard for the Raiders. So we take a look at him over at first base. Now coming to the plate, Noah Larson, the center fielder for the Raiders. First pitch called strike as the count goes 0-1 to Larson. No outs, runner on first base. Leadoff man aboard, always a good sign for any team. This one going to be low and away, runner on the move, and DeBray is taken second base on the pass ball. Count goes 1-1. Let's take a look at that Royals defense. On the mound doing the pitching right now, Camden Anderson. His battery mate is Logan Calhoun behind the plate. Your 1-1 delivery cuts a corner for strike two. 1-2 now the count to the batter, Noah Larson. The infield from first to third. At first is Carter Foster, Riley Pepple at second, Carter McKenzie at shortstop, and Mason Beeler over on the hot corner as there is a swinging strike three for the first out here in the top of one. That'll bring to the plate Thomas Klinsky, the third baseman for the Raiders. The outfield for the Royals, finishing that off, it's Keegan Litta in left, in center, Adrian Brandis, and Evan Bice gets the start in right field. This one going to be popped up on the infield, and I'm in the wrong screen to get you that. Don't know that we would have caught that as that went off the screen towards the Winter Royals dugout on the third base line. Nonetheless, 2 outs now. That'll bring to the plate cleanup hitter Tanner Woods. Tanner Woods, the first baseman. See that first pitch low and away for ball one. Good job here by Camden Anderson after giving up that leadoff single and advancing the runner on a pass ball, picking up a strikeout and a pop fly. Nice pitch. Buries it on the edge for strike one. Really good fastball. Woods will get a little bit of it, but not enough to put it into fair play. It goes foul for strike two. 1-2 the count. Anderson comes with the fastball. It just misses. 2-2 now the count. Really good looking pitch by the youngster. 2-2 offering on the way. Just misses again, and this count's going to go full. Here's your payoff pitch from Anderson. Fastball going to be just tapped into play. The shortstop, McKenzie, up with a rocket across to first. Foster will collect it for the 6-3 putout. And the Royals are out of the inning. No harm done after a leadoff single by Carter DeBray for the Raiders. We're going to go to the home half of the first inning. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Looking to elevate your team spirit or promote your business? Welcome to Apparel Works in Wagner. We specialize in high-quality screen printing, embroidery, banners, and promotional items tailored just for you. Whether you're a booster club, sports team, business, or organization, our custom apparel is perfect for those looking to make an impact. Experience our commitment to great customer service and high-quality products that leave a lasting impression. Apparel Works, bringing your ideas to life.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step toward better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Sports broadcast booth. Let's go ahead and set the defense for the Stevens Raiders. On the mound doing the pitching is Matt Plunkett. His battery mate behind the plate is Xander Purcell. The infield from first to third is Tanner Woods, Lucas Bird, Carter DeBray, and Thomas Klinsky. The outfield from left to right, it's Nash Holsworth, Noah Larson, and in right field, Caden Curry. Batting order for the Royals as we take a first pitch look from Plunkett. It's outside for ball one. Your leadoff hitter is Logan Calhoun, the catcher for the Royals. On deck is Camden Anderson, and Carter McKenzie is in the hole. Should one of those reach, Adrian Brandis will come to the plate as your cleanup hitter. Batting fifth is Mason Beeler. Sixth will be Keegan Littaw, Carter Foster batting seventh, Riley Pepple batting eighth, and Evan Bice batting ninth. 2-1 now the count as we catch up here on the count. Breezy day here at Leahy Bowl, giving you the best look we can from deep in center field. Count goes 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike to your leadoff hitter, Logan Calhoun. Plunkett deals a fastball just off the edge of the plate, and that'll be a 5-pitch walk. That will put Calhoun over at first. Taking a look over at first base, Calhoun. Leadoff man aboard as the Raiders did back in their half of this inning. First pitch called strike as the count goes 0-1. Your batter at the plate, Camden Anderson, the pitcher. Pitch is up, runners on the move, throw down to second, and it looks like he slid under it. The tag might have been high, but they're going to say it's close enough. We're going to get the 2-3 put out for out number 1. Didn't see what the pitch was called. I think it was a strike. Inside, 1-1 the count. There is one out here for the Royals after Calhoun is cut down, trying to swipe second. Showing the arm behind the plate, Xander Purcell. Two one now the count. This one going to be slapped into play right at the second baseman for the easy 4-3 put out. Lucas Bird will flip it over to first to Tanner Woods for that second out of the inning. That'll bring Carter McKenzie to the plate. Carter had himself a pretty good last outing as he had a triple, a double, and 2 singles in a 15-0 win over St. Thomas More. First pitch up from Plunkett. Next pitch, a little bit of a bender. Does not cut the corner, and the count goes 2-0. Good fastball. McKenzie turns on it. It's going to be picked up by the third baseman, Klinsky, and he's not going to be in time, and that's going to be an infield hit for Carter McKenzie. He can hit, he can play defense, he can pitch, he can run. Look for him to be on the move with 2 outs here as Adrian Brandis, the center fielder, steps to the plate. We're going to clear that scoreboard out for you. First pitch here to Adrian. Throw down to second. This one is not in time. McKenzie now in scoring position for the Royals as they have their cleanup hitter at the plate. Same scenario as the Raiders had in the top of 1. Cold strike, letter high fastball on the outside edge of the plate. 1-1 the count. Kind of a curveball. It's going to stay high. Adrian looking for a pitch to drive. Would like to see a Plunkett fastball waist high, like right there. He's just going to top it for strike 2. Two the count with 2 outs. Top of 1, we're scheduled for 7 at Leahy Bowl today. A doubleheader, first of 2 games. The count will work itself full. Plunkett will go to his first payoff pitch. See what Purcell dials up for him. Makes him earn it, and it's going to be a dribbler back to Plunkett. Off his glove and takes his time, and yeah, it's going to be an error on Plunkett, and he had time. He just wheeled and rocketed it to first, and Woods can't hold it. The E1 is going to be the call. That'll allow McKenzie to come around and score, making it 1-0 here in the bottom of 1. Royals with first blood, clearing out that scoreboard. We'll take a look at your batter coming to the plate. It's the number 5 hitter. Number 5 hitter in the lineup today, Mason Beeler, takes a look at a curveball. Plunkett threw it at the eyeballs, and it broke across the plate for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball in on the hands. Fools Beeler. Thinks he's got a curveball, and it doesn't break, and there's a defensive swing, and he's in a 0-2 hole. Called strike 3 for out number 3. But not before the Royals come up with a run on 2 hits and 1 Rapid City Stevens error. We'll be back for the top of 2 here in 90 seconds.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your to the Meyer Ag Press Box. For contact Trace Meyer, your service in over 20 South Central South Dakota towns. Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Schrader Electric and Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the schools on the Live Ticket Network.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Sorry about the tardiness there. We leave that screen up so when I'm a little tardy you can see the action. Batter at the plate is the number 5 hitter, Stuart Bentz, the designated hitter. He's going to pop this one up. And going over, and Logan cannot come up with it. Logan Calhoun just beyond his glove. Count will remain 2-2 to Stuart Bentz, the designated hitter. Top of 2 here in Winter, South Dakota at Leahy Bowl. Stevens Raiders heading home after a weekend in the Metro. Picking up a doubleheader here with the Winter Colome Royals. JV action. We now have a full count as that misses low and away. Payoff pitch. It's a nice looking fastball. And as you'd expect, a designated hitter fights it off. Stuart Bentz is that man. Second payoff pitch. Just misses, and the DH is going to work a base on balls. Raiders with their second straight inning of getting that leadoff man aboard. Give you a look at Bentz over at first base. Now coming to the plate, Lucas Bird. Lucas gets the start over at second base today. And no relation to Larry. Foul ball, strike 1 to Lucas. I don't know that. I'm just speculating. Lucas going to turn on one. Sends it deep left field. Well, not deep. It's kind of a dying quail out there and will fall just beyond the third baseman, Beeler, for a base hit. McKenzie can't get there either. And neither can the left fielder. It's just out there in that triangle. And base hit. There's Bird over at first. You can see he doesn't quite have Larry's height. Raiders with runners on first and second with no outs, and Camden Anderson going to get in there and battle. Called strike one to the batter, Xander Purcell. Some high heat up in the eyes for ball one. Top of two. Raiders trying to respond to the Royals here. 2-1 goes the count. Nice looking fastball. Purcell can't catch up to it, and he'll send it into the backstop net for strike two. Saw Camden get into a jam in the top of first and battled back. That one just misses below the knees. Count goes full. First payoff pitch for Camden Anderson today. And it'll miss, and that'll load the bases. Big inning brewing here for the Raiders as they get their first 3 men aboard. And that'll bring to the plate Caden Curry, the right fielder. See how the Royals respond after juice in the bags. First pitch strike from Camden Anderson. Gotta love seeing that out of your young pitcher after the bases becoming jacked. This one gonna be popped up towards the Raiders dugout and out of play. Camden on top. 0-2 in the count. Yeah. Curry down 0-2. Going to lift this one. It's going to be an infield fly. Batter will be out. Runners can advance at their own peril. One in the books finally for the Royals. Now Camden going to try getting a fastball across to see if he can't get his defense to roll him up a double play and get him out of here. Nash Holsworth, the left fielder, going to take a strike. The 0-1 might have got a little bit of the jersey. Must not have, because if it does, here's your 1-1. This one off the edge of the plate. Holsworth at the plate. Carter Dubray, the leadoff hitter, is on deck. Noah Larson in the hole. This one going to be tapped into play. Beeler will come up with it and deliver to first for an out. Surrender the run for the out. Smart play. As he was cutting hard across the diamond and no play to home. Stevens has tied this game 1-1, top of 2. Still in business as Carter Dubray, the leadoff hitter, comes to the plate. He'll lift this one on the diamond. And Beeler makes the catch over at first for the third out. Excuse me. Rapid City Stevens has responded with 1 run on 1 hit. They'll strand 2. It is 1-1 as we go to the home half of the first.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer...
Back here at Leahy Bowl, Mason Beeler, the leadoff hitter for the Royals, third baseman. Keegan Littaw, the left fielder, is on deck, and Carter Foster, first baseman, is in the hole. Plunkett comes fastball after falling behind 1-0 in the count. He'll even it up 1-1. Foul ball out of play. Count goes 2-2 to the third baseman. Nice job sitting on the curve. Drives it to right field, but it goes foul. Mason was looking curve, got it, and just couldn't quite place it. That one up and in, and this count has worked its way full. Going to turn on that one off the third baseman's glove, and no play from shortstop. That's a base hit. That was Littaw. Keegan Littaw with the base hit. Carter Foster, the first baseman, now coming to the plate. Carter going to tap one back to Plunkett. He's going to start the double play attempt. They'll get the lead runner Littaw out at second on the 1-4 putout. One in the books. There's a look at Foster over there as the winds whip around here at Leahy Bowl. Riley Pepple, the second baseman, coming to the plate. First pitch of ball. You saw Purcell pop up. Was thinking about a throw down to one. Second pitch, ball 2. Quickly, a 3-0 count here to Pepple. Should he reach, it's Evan Bice on deck, top of the order, Logan Calhoun in the hole. Royals trying to respond to the Stevens Raiders here in the bottom of 1, or bottom of 2. Called strike 1. This one, a shot towards first, and it goes, gonna go foul. Count is full. Plunkett nods, and here's his payoff pitch. This one, a flare over the first baseman's head. Nice piece of hitting. And Foster going to scoot over to third. So now you have runners over on each of the corners as we take a look here at Leahy Bowl. And that'll bring Evan Bice, the right fielder, to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike one. One away as the Royals try to regain the lead here in the bottom of two. That one way above Bice's head. 1-1 the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch by Plunkett. A little bit of a breaking ball, stays upstairs for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Bice trying to flip this over to the top of the order with the bases full, and he does. Logan Calhoun coming to the plate, your catcher. He's ranked second in the state. Curveball will miss. Calhoun lets it slide off the edge of the plate for ball 1. Going to top this one for strike. Plunkett kicks and delivers. This one outside. Nice stop back there by Purcell. 2-1 now the count. Base hit ball 4. That would drive in an RBI run. This one a brushback pitch, and the count runs itself to 3-1. That one's going to be a line out over at first. Nice heads up base running over there by Evan Bice to get back to the bag. Calhoun tried to flare that one to right field. Did not get it done. The first baseman for Stevens, Tanner Woods, stabs it out of the air and loses the foot race back to the bag with Bice. That'll bring to the plate Camden Anderson, the counterpart to Plunkett. First pitch is going to be a ball. A little bit of a bender up in the eyes. Count goes 2-0. Royals trying to regain the lead. They took a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first, only to see Stevens tie it in top of 2. Nice fastball, and Anderson just tardy on that one. He'll follow it off for a 2-1 count. Bases are loaded for the Royals. Big spot here in this game. That one upstairs for ball 3. Plunkett's got no room. The previous 1 2/3 when he needed to come up with a pitch, he's been able to. Let's see if he can here. And tries to place it, and it is a base hit, ball 4. RBI for Camden Anderson. That'll make your score now 2-1. The Royals have regained the lead in bottom of 2. That'll bring Carter McKenzie to the plate, the shortstop. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. We'll update that scoreboard. Got some new graphics coming for you, baseball-wise, next week. I think you'll like them. First pitch to Bice, up and away for ball 1. This one lifted up into the air, left field. Left fielder giving chase, so is the center fielder, and it's going to fall in front of the center fielder. That is going to be a 3 RBI double for Carter McKenzie, and that'll break this game open. It will be now 5-1 Royals with the lead. 1-0 pitch. He rockets to left center, and he makes it count. 5-1 now the score. We're going to pop it back out into center and let you take a look. Carter McKenzie out there on second with that 3 RBI double. And Adrian Brandes, the center fielder at the plate, takes a look at strike 1. Breaking ball will miss. Count evens up. Perfect scenario for the Royals. You get your hot hitter to the plate. His last 6 at-bats, he's got a triple, 2 doubles, and 2 singles. I think he's got 7 RBIs in that span of at-bats also. This one will tail in. 2-2 now the count. Adrian gets the start in center field for game 1. This one, wild pitch. Purcell with the hose down to third, but McKenzie too quick. Payoff pitch coming from Plunkett. Cut on for strike 3, but not before the damage has been done. Winner comes up with 4 runs on 3 hits, and they'll strand 1 as we get ready to go to the top of 3.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's Hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Meyer Ag, your home of Beck seeds. Top of three. It's going to be a slap out to this shortstop, and McKenzie will eat that up for a 6-3 put out. That was Noah Larson at the plate. Thomas Klinsky coming now to the dish. And Tanner Woods on deck. And should one of those two reach, Stuart Bentz would stroll to the plate. One pitch, one out. Another good-looking fastball by Anderson. You can see that one tapped foul. Leahy Bowl looking beautiful early in the year. Plush green velvet grass. Another shot to the third baseman. Beeler backhands it, and the strong throw across the diamond's high. Digging for second and pulling in is Klinsky. He'll reach on the air. That'll bring to the plate your cleanup hitter, Tanner Woods, the first baseman. Stuart Bentz is now on deck, the designated hitter. And Lucas, I'm not Larry Bird, the second baseman, is in the hole. We also have a Caden, I'm not Steph Curry in this lineup. Anderson just reaching and bringing the heat. It's going to be fouled off for strike one as he goes right at Woods. 0-1 pitch on the way. Anderson checking the runner out at second. Kicks and misses outside. Ball one. Check swing. Can't hold up. That's an oopsie. Check swing for strike two. Woods now in a 1-2 hole. And a breaking ball, and Woods gets out in front. He'll miss. That'll be a strikeout for Camden Anderson. 2 outs. And that'll bring Stuart Bentz to the plate. Stewart reached on a base on balls in the last inning. Came across and scored to tie the game at 1-1 in the top of 2. Takes a look at a nice, beautiful fastball for strike one. This one down in the dirt. Logan Calhoun with a beautiful stop. Those are the toughest stops because they are short hopped in a sensitive area. This one going to be popped up, and Carter Foster over in front of the Stevens dugouts will end this half inning as he will stab that from the air. No runs on no hits. They'll strand. Was that Larson or Woods? Well, they strand one out on the base paths. Royals coming to the plate, home half of the third. They lead 5-1 back in 60.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Seed Consulting Services, and I guarantee he's going to recommend Beck Seeds. First pitch here is going to be a ball to Mason Beeler. Seed and Consulting Services out of Meyer Ag. 2-0 the count. The Pope. Cut on for strike one. 2-0 count. Like the decision with the big swing. Breaking ball. Cut a corner up top, right at the letters for strike two. 2-2 the count. Oh my, that bender. He's starting to figure it out in this Leahy Bowl wind. Plunkett with the K. Haven't seen a lot of that curveball. A couple times here and there. He was trying to figure it out. He's starting to dial it in. One in the books, and that'll bring to the plate Keegan Littaw. Littaw with a hit in his first at bat, an infield hit. Missed down low for ball one. Sticking fastball his first two pitches. This one he'll catch for strike one. 1-1. Third pitch. Look for a curve here as Plunkett's figuring it out. Does not. He comes back with a fastball, and Littaw will deposit it into center field for another base hit. Littaw 2 for 2 today. Take a look at Keegan, the left fielder, over at first base. That'll bring to the plate Carter Foster, the first baseman. First pitch fastball upstairs for ball one, high and away. Pickoff move. And they had Littaw caught, gets away from the first baseman, and he will go first to third on the pickoff attempt error. Keegan showing wheels once that error was made. We last saw him at first. Now you get a look at him over on third base. Coach Calhoun. Pitch off the plate for ball two. Carter Foster up in the count 2-0. Here's your 2-0 pitch upstairs. Actually, that was 3-0. And Foster is going to draw a 4-pitch walk. We'll reset our counter for you. That'll bring to the plate Riley Pepple, the second baseman. In his first plate appearance, he had a couple nice stabs at a ball, driving that curveball down the right field line. Finally got one to find a home right behind Woods over at first for a base hit. Takes a look at a called strike one. This one, a tapper back to the pitcher. So, I think they're going to call runners interference, and they called runners interference, and the runner is out and the batter is out, and that's how this inning will end. We'll be back top of 4 here in 90 seconds.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
All right, we're back at Leahy Bowl, top of 4, and the Royals lead this one by a score of 5-1. This one, a shot out into center, and you get to see Adrian take that one for the catch. For out number 1. That'll bring up Xander Purcell, the catcher. Bird, the second baseman, was your F8 put out, and here's a swinging strike 1. This one going to be tapped over to the second baseman. It's going to be gobbled up. Riley Pepple with a throw over to Carter Foster for a 4-3 put out. 2 outs. Caden, I'm not Steph Curry, steps to the plate. Called strike 1, 0-1 with 2 outs. Top of 4. High heat swung on for strike 2. Camden Anderson starting to hit a groove and figure out this Rapid City Stevens lineup. There you saw Logan Calhoun was up in his stance trying to get a high heat fastball. Left it belt high and got away with one. Count remains 0-2. And the bender will miss. This one, rocket down the third base line, foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Anderson with the bases empty, working from the stretch. Going to see a third straight foul ball. Called strike 3. Playing Picasso is Camden Anderson, and he will retire the batter. No runs, no hits, no errors, no men left on base. Go to bottom of 4. Royals looking for more runs. They lead by a score of 5-1.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer.
Evan Bice going to lead things off. Evan gets the start in right field today. Takes a look at a big breaking curveball. Nope. That curveball worked too good in this one. Fastball will stay upstairs. Count's now 2-0. Flare down that first base line, past the dugout. That'll be a strike. You can see Bice didn't even leave the batter's box. He knew that was going foul. Got a hold of that one. This one's in that right or left center gap, and you saw the center fielder Noah Larson out there in your shot, and he'll put it away for out number 1. It's going to flip it over to the top of the order. Logan Calhoun, the batter. Give you a look there at Larson in center field. Curveball. Called strike. That'll ride up and in for a 1-1 count. Fastball low and away. And what was once 0-1 is now 2-1. This one going to get over the right fielder's head. Logan digging, and he will pull up into third base safely. Correct. That is a triple clean. No glove, just fooled him. And Logan takes advantage as he scoots all the way around the base paths. And there you see him over at third base. Nice stop again by Purcell. Count goes 1-0. 1 out, runner on third. And that'll bring to the plate your number 2 hitter, Camden Anderson. He is the counterpart to Plunkett today. Two-0 rides up and in. Count 3-0. McKenzie on deck. Brandis in the hole. 2, 3, 4 at the plate and scheduled. The old automatic strike. Count goes 3-1. And gets underneath that one. The count's full quickly. Plunkett battling back here. Plunkett threw the ball in, probably looking for a ball with more seams. You would think curveball, and he comes fastball and misses inside. That'll put runners on the corners for shortstop Carter McKenzie. This looks like that's going to be it for Plunkett. We will step away. We'll get defensive changes when we return.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Life Mutual Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box.
All right, we have the defensive changes. Your new pitcher is going to be, it was the left fielder, Nash Holsworth. And Holsworth is now on the mound doing the pitching. Plunkett will go to first. Woods will go from first to center field. And center fielder Larson goes to right field. Yeah, I was just going to say McKenzie is red hot. He has a triple, 3 doubles, and 2 singles in his last 7 at-bats, and I think he's getting close to 12. He has 12 RBIs as he puts another couple RBIs in the scorebook. There's 1 out, and with that 2 RBI double, the Royals now lead by a score of 7-1. Adrian Brandis takes a look at a called strike 1, swinging strike 2. This one flared over towards first. Plunkett will take it. Runners will camp, and there are 2 away. Runners on second and third. Coming to the plate, third baseman, Mason Beeler. Cut on for strike 1. That'll ride up and in. 1-1 your count. Cut on for strike 2. Couple nice looking swings there by Mason. Holsworth up in the count, 1-2. Cut on for strike 3, but not before the damage has been done. Carter McKenzie comes up with a 2 RBI double to make this score 7-1. They do strand 2, but again, putting up 1 in the first, 4 in the second, and another 2 here in the fourth. We go top of 5. Raiders coming to the plate. They need to start moving, down 7-1.
Synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, 1 pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
When I first heard that, I heard it right after the meeting. Logan Wood's going to snatch that one out of the air for out number 1. That'll bring your leadoff hitter to the plate. Carter Dubray, the shortstop. This will skip in. Ball 1. Carter McKenzie now on the mound doing the pitching for the Royals. Going to try closing this Stevens Raiders squad out. Delivers a strike. Going to get back into this race. 2-1 the count. This one, a tapper to first base. Who's covering? No, Carter was. And they're going to get that one. Evan Litta in at second now. Him and Carter Foster had a little difficulty determining who was going to get that one and who was going to cover. Let's go ahead and take a look over at first at Carter Dubray. Pickoff move. Up the line, you see the long arms of Carter Foster. Going to snatch that one and keep him from advancing to second base. This pitch will miss low and away for ball 1. Clearing the count, starting over, 1-0 the count. McKenzie's got some adrenaline rolling in that arm and that body right now. Overthrowing, counts 2-0. That'll miss outside. 3-0, and McKenzie now has his work cut out for him. Batter at the plate, this is Noah Larson. And he'll draw a 4-pitch walk to put runners on first and second with 1 away. That'll bring the number 3 hitter, Thomas Klinsky, the third baseman for the Raiders, to the dish. That one bounced at about 58 feet, and Logan can't knock it down. The wild pitch will advance Dubray to third and Larson to second. Counts 1-0, and Raiders responding here in top of 5. This one, a ground ball. And Anderson, who had just switched spots with McKenzie, will collect it and get the 6-3 put out, surrendering a run for the out. Larson all the way over to third. Anderson up, and the throw for a second consecutive 6-3 put out. But Raiders respond. They chip away, trailing by 6. They get 1 run on 1 hit. They'll strand 1. Your score 7-2 as we go to bottom of 5 in 90 seconds.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the Winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Count runner over on first base. Foster at the plate. I think that's Keegan Litta over on first. Is that correct, guys? 1-1 the count. Foster going to put this in play, double play opportunity. It's going to be a 6-4 put out. And there's going to be runner's interference again on Litta. The runner is out also. So that is a double play on runner interference. That'll bring second baseman Evan Litta to the plate. Evan Litta, now your batter. 34?
Yeah, this is Riley.
Or 24? Oh, okay. I thought we had 34 in the game. My apologies. I had said that in the last half inning. It is Riley Pepple. Count will go 1-1. Winner, victim of a couple runner interferences today. Shot down the first baseline, just foul. One, two now the count. Holsworth has done a nice job in relief. This one, and Plunkett will pluck it out of the air. That's the third out. Plunkett. Long, and a good thing he's long because he had to reach to get that one. No runs on one hit, no men left on base after the runner's interference. 7-2 as we go top of 6.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl in Winter, South Dakota. The Rapid City Stevens Raiders have come to town to take on the Winter Colome Royals. This is junior varsity action this afternoon. It's a doubleheader scheduled for 2 7-inning games. This one, deep shot, left center, and the left fielder going to come over and snap that one. That's Keegan Littaw coming in to make the catch. Adrian Brandis right behind him. Should there have been an error. One pitch, one out. Another shot, this one to the second baseman, Pepple. He gets a assist, 4-3 put out. Okay, folks. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Let's see if we can get the perfect inning. He was taken all the way. There was no chance he was going to give a perfect inning. Purcell, your batter. Oh, 2, the count. Tapper off the plate for a foul ball. Purcell fighting off McKenzie's best. 6th pitch of this inning, every one of them has been a strike. He'll finally miss with a little bit of a breaking ball, trying to bait him into a swing. Purcell's able to hold up. 1-2 the count. And Camden Anderson with his 3rd defensive putout since moving to shortstop. Retires the Raiders here in the top of 6. 3 up, 3 down, home half in 90 seconds.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Rose back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Winter, South Dakota. Overcast skies, cool, 57 degrees, and this one, Evan Bice going to pop out to the left fielder, Larson, who takes the catch on a knee. Great catch out there in left field by Larson. That'll flip it over to the top of the order for the Royals, leading 7-2 here, looking for insurance runs in the bottom of 6 as we are scheduled for 7. Holsworth has done a nice job for the Raiders in relief. There's a shot at the second baseman, and it's going to skip off his glove. That is an error. Calhoun reaches on the air. That'll bring to the plate shortstop Camden Anderson. Did a nice job in his start on the mound and has 3 defensive putouts at shortstop in the last 2 innings. He's got half the outs out there. Camden steps out as AC rolls the signs. Purcell going to get the courtesy runner. Taden Piota was gunned down. Purcell with 2 toss-outs down at second. Yeah. Swinging, strike 2. This could be a short inning for the Royals as Holsworth and Purcell, that battery, has done a nice job for the Raiders. Not so fast, says Camden Anderson. We're going to put a hit on the board. That'll bring up the sizzling Carter McKenzie. It's going to be a shot at the second baseman and by him for a base hit. He's going to push it for a double, and wow, he's 4 for 4 today, 4 for 4 the other night in his last 8 at-bats. He's got a triple, 5 doubles, or no, a triple, 5 doubles, and 2 singles in his last 8 at-bats. That's another RBI, giving him 13 in those 18 at-bats, or 8 at-bats. Adrian Brandis, cleanup hitter, coming to the plate. He'll put one in play. And that's going to be an E3. So this is going to continue to roll. 2 outs. All this action coming after a couple quick outs by the Raiders. Now there's runners on the corners. This one popped up. Purcell drops it. Purcell has had himself a stellar game, and that one he cannot come up with. Beeler will get new life as he's down in the count 0-1.
That one probably didn't have a lot of spin on it. He went way under it. There you go.
Another foul ball. This one into the netting behind home plate for strike 2. 0-2 the count. 0-2 delivery misses outside. The count goes 1-2. As that misses upstairs. Mason trying to drive in McKenzie from over at third base. There's a shot into right field. That's an RBI single for Mason Beeler. Brandis trying to go first to third, and he does. That'll make your score actually 9-2 as we update our scoreboard here. With Brandis aboard. It is Keegan Littaw, the batter. I was trying to look. I saw one. I didn't know if it was him or Tatum Swan. It is Keegan Littaw. 1-0 the count. He's going to deposit one in left field, but right at Larson for out number 2. Royals come up with a couple of insurance runs. They will strand 2. We'll be back for Stevens' final hope in this game 1. They need 7 runs to tie as we come back in the top of 7.
Mission, South Dakota is your one-stop shop for all your household needs. Kids' toys, clothing, native print items, star quilts, and a whole lot more. They accept cash, credit cards, tribal checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deduction and layaway orders. Watch Facebook or come in and visit their friendly staff for all their great deals 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. The Rosebud Exchange, proud to support all the student athletes and activities on the Live Ticket TV network.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Pitch up and popped up behind second base. Camden Anderson with his 4th put out of the last 7 Raider outs. That'll bring up Nash Holsworth, the counterpart to McKenzie. Holsworth, the number 9 hitter, trying to flip it over to the top of the order with only 1 out. Quickly, Holsworth up in the count, 3-0 on McKenzie. That's a 4-pitch walk for Holsworth. He'll scoot on over to first, and we'll take a peek at him. Dubray, the shortstop, coming to the plate. 2 for 3 today. Heard that from our official scorebook. Takes a look at ball 1. Good stop by Logan Calhoun. Holsworth advances to second on the wild pitch. That'll make the count 3-0. That'll be a 4-pitch walk. 8 pitches, 8 balls, 2 Raiders runners on the base paths. That'll bring your number 2 hitter in the lineup to the plate. This is Noah Larson. Started in center, had that nice defensive catch in left his last half inning. Carter has now thrown 9 straight balls. There's a strike at the letters. Carter gets even again, playing Picasso. 2-2 the count. And identical pitch to the previous is good for called strike 3 and out number 2. That'll bring third baseman Thomas Klinsky to the plate. Grounder right up the middle, taken by Anderson. He'll tag the base and end this game. Final is going to be 9-2 here in game 1. We will get things ready for game 2 after this quick recap. Royals come up with 9 runs on 12 hits. They commit 1 error. Rapid City Stevens, the Raiders, 2 runs on 4 hits. They commit 5 errors. We're going to break from this video player, pull up our next, and we'll be back for game 2 in about 20 minutes.